Ricky here from Fit Body Ladies. It is a cold Wednesday morning, getting towards the end of January 2019, and I've woken up this morning saying to myself, catching myself actually, saying, I don't feel like it today. I know that I've kind of got this daily habit of going and exercising, had it for years, but today is just one of those days when I just don't feel like it. And so I've got a really cool little thing that I want to share with you whenever I catch myself saying it. And to be honest, I say it so much more this kind of time of year, certainly during the cooler winter months. I think deep down we all want to hibernate, and I think becoming aware of the little voices that are in our heads is really important to determine your future success with regards to not only health and fitness but everything. So anyway, here's a cool little trick for you, because I think first of all is that awareness, and it's understanding that our mind and our heart are two very separate things, and so our mind is going to tell us to do something that is safe. Our mind wants to keep us safe. It wants to keep things as they are. Our mind does not want to change. So staying inside where it's warm, where it's nice and snuggly, where you've got like the heating on, that's what your mind is going to tell you to do. And in actual fact, it will go one step further, and it will actually encourage you, and this is what it does with me, if we're staying inside, to then comfort ourselves with food that isn't particularly nutritious, grazing on crisps and chocolate and cakes and all that sort of stuff. So that's what our mind is telling us to do. That's what it's advising us to do. And most people, because they just go around each day on autopilot, they just let their mind tell them that, and they just do it without even thinking, because they're not aware. Here's what I do then is I take a couple of moments just to try and quieten the mind down, and there are various books and tactics for doing that, but what I find just works is turning off all notifications, turning off things like Facebook, email, phone, everything like that, and just focusing on my breathing, got a nice view, look outside, and just focus on the breath just for a few minutes, and just quieten the mind down. And what you will then find is that there's a much, much quieter little voice inside you, coming from here, coming from your heart. And deep down, if you let your heart guide you, it will more often than not be the right thing to do. So when we actually allow ourselves to do this, quieten the mind, listen to the heart wants, certainly in my case, wants me to have a long-lasting, healthy life. It wants me to be fit, wants me to be healthy, wants me to look after it, the heart. It wants me to see my grandchildren. It wants me to be an inspiration to my kids, to my family, to the people that work with us. I need to lead by example. And I want to be healthy enough to travel. I don't want to get old and unhealthy, and if I haven't got my health, then I can't do any of the other things to the best of my ability. And so my heart really knows what to do when it comes to exercise, and it will guide you, and because of all those things there, it will then pull me towards doing the right thing. Hence the reason I'm down here now outside the gym in the car park, and I'm shooting this video, because I just found myself doing that this morning. I'm here now, I'm wired up, I've got my water, I'm about to head in, and I'm going to blast out a leg session. So right now I definitely feel a lot better about doing that than I did 20 minutes ago when I was like still sitting at home. So hopefully that is some thing that you can also sort of start to practice, have a go at, and half this game, by the way, is just showing up. So I mean, if that helps you to show up more often than not, then I'm sure it'll work out for you as well.